I will do. Is that right? I'll do it now. Yeah. Thanks, mate. We got Ed.
Okay, guys. Jack,
Yeah.
want to kick us off?
Well, I imagine it's pretty tough to take. I know Daniel had that chance late on for both goals. Kind of what's your take on it? Would you agree with that summation that perhaps if you take the chances, it might be?
Yeah, I thought that was the only difference. I thought it was an even contest. I thought we were. Yeah, there were lots of bits in it that I liked. And yeah, when we were on top, sort of midway through the second half, we had a flurry of corners. Matty Viña has a one-on-one with Kepa that Kepa makes a good save from. Kepa makes a great block from Dango as well from 4 or 5 yards out. And then obviously the massive chance, Dango's free header sort of 4 yards out from goal. Yeah, and I think if we get our noses in front, then the game will probably finish very differently. But yeah, disappointed that we weren't clinical enough, and Chelsea make a couple of mistakes to give us a chance and we don't take it, and then we get punished at the other end as soon as we make one. I don't think Neto had a lot to do today, and then we make a mistake and they manage to punish us and it goes 2-1, and then yeah, obviously it's in their favour then, but we were well in the game today. Just really disappointed that we don't take anything.
It feels like every other week I can ask you about VAR penalty decisions. Just kind of one angle we saw looks very tight. Do you have any opinion on that at all?
Yeah, I thought it was a tight one. I thought Thiago Silva doesn't get the ball, so Dom manages to take a touch before he gets there, but Dom does take his touch backwards, so it looks maybe different to some that we're used to seeing where the forward takes his touch forwards. And then there is a bit of contact between Silva and Dom. So technically, maybe a foul outside the penalty area, maybe a foul. But the fact that it wasn't given on field meant it was obviously never going to be overturned. So we'd have probably needed that one to be given, and then it maybe would have been upheld. But no real complaints. I thought it was one that you could get or not.
Matty Viña's goal, not just a fantastic finish on his weak foot, but I felt the build-up play, that was probably inch perfect in terms of each pass quick. Yeah,
it was nice. It was nice to see some stuff that we'd worked on in the week that we thought would be on. Yeah, the way we progressed the ball up the pitch a few times today was, there was some big quality in it, and obviously, an incredible strike from Matty. He was a real threat going forward for us, I thought, down that left side. I think he had that. His goal, another shot that he works Kepa with, big chance second half where we get him in behind, 1v1. So he was a real threat going forward today.
Of course, he's sort of known at the moment, I believe there might be like a option to buy. I guess these last few games with safety all but secured as a good opportunity to have a look at him. Is there any thoughts on his future at the moment?
I think he's done really well. I thought, especially going forward, I thought at Tottenham he gave us something. Today, obviously, his goal and the way he kept running forward, big energy. He's done very well. But a lot of discussions to be had in the summer around an awful lot of things. So very early to sort of discuss what we'll be doing as in player arrivals and things at this moment. So my mind at the moment is on, can we make sure Matty Viña keeps performing like that? Can we tidy up a couple of other things with him as it is with all the other players?
And just finally for me, the first two goals that we've seen quite a few times this season in terms of crossing the box, set pieces. In a way, is it a positive that it's one thing that you can clearly see and clearly work on, rather than being like a few different issues that you have to kind of tackle on the training ground?
Yeah, we've struggled with defending balls in the box, which is why the West Ham game was so tricky for us, because they put a lot in there. We have struggled with that this season. I think we're obviously aware of it, as I'm sure all you guys are, and something we need to improve. But I'm hopeful that we can put some work in now, of course, week to week, as we are, but then we can put things in place for next season to make us much stronger in that sort of area.
Gary, just ask, do you sense the nerves when you're playing a side like that on a losing streak? Because you were authoritative for long periods of that game. You say second half, that really good period. It felt actually looked like it was going to be Bournemouth's game, if anyone's. And do you think your players, yourself, sense actually they're there to be taken, even though, notwithstanding the fact that obviously they've gone 1-3-1?
Yeah, no, I think they're an excellent side. They've lost 6 on the trot. 2 were against Real Madrid and one was away to Arsenal. So there's some results in there. Brighton are a fantastic side. They lost that one. There's more to their run than losing 6 on the trot. They've got world-class players in every position. I think our boys started to take confidence from the fact that everything that we spoke about and was still be on for us today against Chelsea as it has been against Southampton and Leeds, and so I felt that the boys did sort of grow into it, although we did start well. And yeah, I just feel disappointed at the moment because, as you rightly say, we were at certain stages in that game the ones that looked like we could go on and win it. And then to suffer a 3-1 loss makes it sort of look like a comfortable win for Chelsea, but it was never that. It was a real good game where they managed to be clinical enough to swing the fine margins in their favour, and we weren't. So yeah, disappointment mainly from my part.
Are you finding it easier to play away at the moment than at home?
No, I thought we played well. Thought we played well against Leeds, played well against Fulham, played well against Liverpool. So no, I don't see any real difference. I think, I thought there was not much more performance-wise we could have done today, apart from be better in front of their goal at key moments, and then maybe not make quite so many errors. 2 errors at the end there for their 2 goals, but. I don't think at home. I thought the fans were excellent. I thought that the lads felt the energy in the place. I thought if there was any concern around the players not being at the same level as they have been because we're on 39 points, I thought there was no danger of that. They were absolutely bang on again, gave absolutely everything. But in football matches, especially against teams with world-class players, there is a chance that no matter how well you do, if you don't take your chances, they're going to take theirs. So we got stung with that today.
Okay, we'll do a quick Mondays outside, guys.
Thank you, guys.